Hello and welcome to Savannah Alalia TV. Here is where you are reminded how to listen to your wise inner self and lead from your intuition to create a life that you absolutely love to live. As I always say, there are no gurus here because you are your own guru, and I'm simply here to remind you to pay attention to that part of yourself. And I know it's easy to think perhaps you don't have a guru inside you, but I promise you, you absolutely do. And if you learn to listen to the words from inside of yourself and express them, the magic that you'll bring into the world is second to none. Now, in our last episode, we were chatting about happiness and how one of the keys to happiness is vulnerability. Now, vulnerability can be uncomfortable and sometimes a chaotic place to visit, let alone allow as a regular way of being. And in this world, we've been taught to build up our lives around ourselves to make everything safe and protected. And sadly, in making things so safe and so protected, who you are and what you most desire, and hearing that intuitive part of yourself, that wise part of yourself, can sometimes get a little lost. Building up too much protection around yourself, you can lose the ability to feel bright and alive and vibrant because you've been encouraged to build up so much structure around yourself, so many routines, safety nets, insurances, everything that allows you to play it safe, that you can actually stifle the feeling of your creative self. And that ends up costing you a lot, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, to maintain all of these structures. Now, don't get me wrong, I am all for structure. And in fact, I'm known for being all about tidying and organising and ordering and placing things. And yet I've learnt the hard way how structure can be a friend or foe. And when you use structure and keeping it friendly, you must remember to leave space and openness. Otherwise you end up strangling yourself and blocking and locking yourself into a life that can be very difficult and heavy rather than buoyant and expansive. So here are 3 points that I wanted to share with you that allow you to keep structure friendly. The first is make your own structure. I would suggest taking a couple of days to allow yourself to do a mini retreat of your own making and take that time to write out some goals and desires and make a plan. It can be a 3-month plan, a 1-year plan. You decide. Start at the end and work back. The second point is stay in touch with how you feel. Make sure you take the time to check in on how you're feeling at every level, physically, emotionally and spiritually, and make sure all the actions that you take in your life are based on those feelings. The third point is reassess your structure at the end of each week or month and ask yourself, am I making progress? There's an old Jim Rohn saying that says it's about progress rather than perfection. So check in and see what progress you're making. Creating your own structure is a delicate balance to strike, and one that can mean going into some really uncomfortable places and being radically honest with yourself on all levels in order to uncover your best pace. I say have structure, have goals, have ideas, and I also say leave space to stay open and listen to yourself and act on what you hear. As you go through various challenges, leave the space for the unknown and you will be awed by what and who steps in to support you. Structure and vulnerability together will allow you to discover a deep, deep love for yourself, warts and all, and also allow you to see the incredible community around you that is humanity. Step into a vulnerable place as often as you can and ask yourself questions on a daily basis. I would recommend journaling and take the opportunity to discover something new about yourself every single day. You're going to become happier, more grateful and more joy-filled if you have the courage to take this approach. So now it's over to you. How will you allow yourself to be vulnerable today? I'd love to know. Share with us in the comments below. Remember to jump on the mailing list and stay reminded and connected with your intuition, plus some special things that I love to share in emails. Remember, trust your instincts and follow your intuition because the world needs your voice and the magic it brings to us all. I look forward to chatting with you next time on Savannah Alalia TV. Take care and talk soon.
For a tool I designed to support you opening your body and sharpening your intuition, check out Roll Me Open at www.rollmeopen.com.